Hey everybody, good afternoon and welcome back to Mad Horse Barbecue. My name is Brian, and in today's video, we're not going to be cooking. We're actually going to be doing just a little unboxing of this knife sharpening kit I got right here from Maestre. They contacted me about a month or so ago and asked me if I'd be willing to kind of join up with them or team up with them, I guess, and be a brand ambassador of sorts. And you know, who doesn't like to sharpen their own knives? A little backstory here: I used to be a cabinet maker before I got into what I'm doing now, which I work on those 300-foot tall windmills. But I used to sharpen my own, my own chisels and stuff. And I do have some knife sharpening experience, but I bet you it's been, 15 years or so at least from the last time I actually sharpened a knife with some kind of whetstone. But this is a pretty nice kit. You get quite a bit of stuff in there. It's $59.99 on Amazon, and if you use code MADHORSE10, all caps, you will save 10% on your order, which is, kind of neat. But let's just do like a brief unboxing here, and then I'm just going to kind of sort of do sharpening of just one knife, see how bad I can mess it up, but I should be able to make it cut a little better than it cuts now. Yeah, we'll just see where it goes. So no cooking today, just do a little unboxing. So let me take you over to the table here, and let's get to it. All right, here we go. We got the box right here. Let's just open it up and see what's all included in it. You can see first things first, comes with a leather strap. I've seen these used before, but this would be like to... I believe it's to take your blade and kind of go like that, and it'll knock any burrs or anything that's off of it. But that's, I've seen these used before. I've never personally used one, but still kind of neat that they include it. Next thing we're going to take a look at is these two little white boxes here. What I believe this is just like a green polishing compound. So you can polish your knife when it's done, or when you're all done, you can get it nice and shiny. Pretty cool. The next thing, the main part of this kit would be your blocks or your whetstone or whatever. Includes two of them. Well, really, one block, two block, and they've each got a different grid on each side. You can see that's why they're multicolored. The darker side on this is 8,000, and then the lighter side, darker side's 3,000. And then the lighter side is 8,000. This would pretty much be the one I'm going to use the more often, just because this is a really fine grit, and I pretty much all my knives just need a little bit of touching up, and this will work perfectly for it. And you can also see it includes like a nice silicone base for it, so it'd be for like non-slip. So when you're dragging your blade across, it doesn't slip. So that is a pretty cool feature. Next stone we got here would be your 400 to 1,000. This is the same as sandpaper, so the lower the number is, the higher, like the heavier the grit is. So this 400 is going to be the most aggressive one out of this whole kit, but this would be a 400 to 1,000, being that if I had a blade, probably that either lost its edge or had a bunch of nicks in it and stuff, I'd start it at the 400, work it to the 1,000, and then I'd go to the the 3,000 to 2,000 and 8,000 just to finish it off. But again, it comes with a silicone block, so if you wanted to, use both stones at the same time, they're both, they don't slide anywhere, which is nice. Next thing we'll take out is this nice bamboo base. Again, it's got a nice, non-slide thing on it, so, if you wanted to work a little higher up, you can take your stone, put it right in. Actually, I think it's designed it's designed to stay right on that rubber base, so now it really doesn't move, and it's a little higher up the ground. The benefit to this would be is like when you're dragging your knife across this, anything that gets you a little higher up off the surface is going to be easier to work with, in my opinion. So pretty nice touch. Again, this would be bamboo, so pretty cool. Next thing we'll take out, this is, I believe it's kind of like a protector, or they call it like an angle guide. Yeah, so it's I think it's like an angle guide, meaning that, it slides on your knife like this, and then, you can keep one hand there as you're pushing it across your stone. I'm pretty sure it's just for like for a protector, but kind of it makes it easier to hold the knife on a little bit of an angle, because you go to grab the knife, it'll be pretty straight, but if you grab this guide, it kind of tilts it automatically for you. Next thing we'll pull out is this flattening stone. Don't really know what a flattening stone is. I can think maybe you run it across here to kind of flatten your surface back up, but I'll have to do some research into what that actually is. All right, and then the last thing in this kit would be the large flattening stone, and this is to flatten your whetstones. That I am positive of. Seen these before. Again, not really familiar in the process of using it, but it seems pretty self-explanatory to where you'd probably just take this, over your surface and, re-flatten your surface, but could be wrong on that. All right, that is everything that comes in this box. So what I think I'm gonna do, or by box I mean kit, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this stone right here. I'm gonna get it, let it sit in some water for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'll actually bring it back in, and then we'll kind of just sharpen this knife up and see how it goes. So give me a minute, and we'll pick right back up. All right, we're back. Stone has been soaking in the water for about 15 minutes. Per the instructions, I think the instructions say to let that stone soak in that water for 10 to 15 minutes. And here we go. We're just going to go ahead and sharpen this. You can see the stone I'm using is the there you go, the 3000 and 8000. I'm going to start on the 3000 and then I'm going to finish on the 8000. So put it right in its base for the silicone, or silicone base I should say, and we'll put it in the bamboo block, and then we're going to sharpen. There's a lot of, again, this isn't a tutorial on how to sharpen a knife. The knife I am using is just like an 8-inch chef's knife. It's White Cook. I bought it off Amazon probably like 3-4 years ago, and the truth be told, I've been looking at potentially maybe getting some new knives, but I do have this one. It's not that bad. It's just, it's not very sharp anymore, but it's not, I didn't use and abuse this, so there's not a whole lot of work it's going to take to get it back to, pretty good condition. So there's some videos that kind of go like this, maybe do like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. The way I've always done it is I've always just taken swipes, kind of like that, and that's what we're going to do again. So we're going to start out with doing 4 towards me, and then I'm going to flip it, and then do 4 away from me. So let's go ahead and give it a try. I can already feel it. It's definitely sharper than what it was. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and do this, the 4 and then 4 thing, probably about a total of another 4 or 5 sets through it. And then we're going to flip it over and finish it off on the 8000. So let's go ahead and keep doing it. I'm going to call that good. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. And finish it off on the 8000 side. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and call that good. Pretty dang cool. $59.99. You get quite a bit of stuff in this kit, and I highly encourage you guys and girls, if you're in the market for a knife sharpening set or whetstone set, I'd encourage you to give this a try. It seems pretty good to me. So now besides that, I got nothing else. This knife should be a little more sharp now, I can say that. And again, this is not a tutorial on how to sharpen a knife. This is me pretty much just playing around with something that Maestre sent me. So, thank you, Maestre, for sending this my way. And yeah, that's about all I got. So you guys and girls have a good day, and we'll see you next time.